Vietnam, and the shooting percentage goes up to 85. A lot of bullets flying. The kills were still low. Plus the guys who did get a kill, well, most of them came back all messed up in the head. And that's pretty much how things stayed until mass came along. You see, mass, well, that's the ultimate military weapon. It helps you with your intel, your targeting, your comms, your conditioning. It's a lot easier to pull the trigger when you're aiming at the boogeyman. It's not just your eyes, though. It takes care of your other senses, too. You don't hear the shrieks. You don't smell the blood and the shit.
They're human beings.
All right, first and foremost, I want to give our honor, praises, and glory to our beautiful power. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone that continue to well. And honors and shalom to the sincere brethren that's preaching the truth and truth and sincerity. Shalom to the speckled brethren out there. You may look like the other nations face value, but indeed your seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, which make you an Israelite. Okay, this is not a color thing. This is a spiritual thing at the end of the day. And shalom to the sincere sister, the few sincere sister that's actually putting an effort to please Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai to the best of their ability. Okay, shalom to you also. Okay. Yeah, you heard what that Edomite said, man. You know, it's an episode. I'm just get straight into it. You know, I'm gonna get the this is an episode from the season 1 from Black Mirror called Man on Fire, Man in Fire, or Man on Fire. Let me actually, I don't want to say that. Okay, it says Black Mirror Man Against Fire interview clip. You know, just a small clip, and just let you know, any brother know that didn't watch this episode yet. It's gonna be it's gonna be a spoiler alert, you know, for edification's sake. You know, so I'm gonna explain the show a little bit briefly. You know, basically this Jake right here, you know, I'm gonna skip through some parts, you know, when I'm explaining this. Basically this Jake right here that start bugging out and start basically the C-hip, what was implanted in him start malfunctioning, and he start I think they called them cockroaches, and basically the C-hip that was implanted in them made the humans look like monsters, look like demons and stuff like that, you know. And these dudes are military people, you know, and they was killing them because they thought they was monsters. Like I said, they called the monsters cockroaches. Okay, then the C-hip made it like manipulated them to basically think that they're getting attacked by the people, but they're really not getting attacked by the people. They're just killing innocent people, you know. So this is Esau. No, this is gonna be Esau Evil Ways Part 2, by the way. You know, Lord willing, this video will be edifying, you know. And then he started bugging out. But the crazy part, find the clip, but there's a little hopefully you brothers can still hear me. Screen went black. Let me get back to it. Just make sure y'all can hear me. But yeah, before he became the military dude, the Jake, the so-called Negro looking dude that you seen, before he got the C-hip, he had another interview, looked like a little, he had like a little fro, looked a little younger. Basically, they interviewed him, and and then more in this interview right here. Okay, so I don't want to confuse anybody. So during this interview, the Edomite shows the so-called I'm gonna say the Jake Salakia, the Jake, an interview that he did before he took the C-hip, you know, and the Jake doesn't have no memory of it, you know. The C-hip literally erased all that memory from him. And the Edomite, I couldn't find an interview too, but it's the same scene on here, you know. Basically Edomite is like, the Jake was like, I didn't say yes to it. Wow, like take it out. Like basically, I forgot what he said, but basically he was trying to say that he didn't say yes to it. He didn't want this. He didn't want it no more. The C-hip. But the Edomite said, no, you did say yes. No, basically said that Jake said yeah, you know. And there was no turning back from it, basically, man. You know, and in the same interview right here, you know, the little small clip I showed, the Edomite either said, he could erase everything out of his memory, or they're going and he said either erase everything and reprogram them, or I can't believe I don't think he said delete them, but basically I think that was the second choice. I can't remember. I haven't watched the episode in a while, but I remember the main parts. So basically, the sea hip had them bugging out, and this Jake, wasn't with it after he figured out after the sea hip started bugging. He started realizing that it's demonic, man. Okay, but the point is, Esau Edom is evil as hell, man. You heard what he said. You don't smell blood. Is for conditioning, perfect aim. Basically trying to make Jake into a damn killing machine robot, man. That's what he want to do to the whole world. The CBDC thing that's going on, the central bank digital currency. They're talking about you can't. I keep forgetting how it goes exactly, but you can't basically you can't I don't know why I keep forgetting how it goes, man. To be able to like move around society, do your normal things, you're gonna have to get that implant in you, man. Okay, and that's how Esau Edom. That's how Esau Edom's gonna come, man. He's gonna come with telling you that it's good things for you. You're gonna be conditioned. You're gonna have energy or whatever. You gotta take this for food, etc., man. But let's get to scriptures. I basically hit the main points on the interview. I think your brothers should check it out. It's a very spiritual show. And Slocky is gonna be a spoiler alert, but like for the edification's sake, this Jake was a failure, man, because he literally chose to erase all the memories that he had because he started having cutscenes. The Edomite showed him who he really was killing. It was real human beings. It wasn't freaking demons or nothing like that, man. Because in the beginning of the show, it did look like straight up demons. But then when in his interview, the Edomite starts showing him the real of it, man. And it was real. He was really deleting real people and children and stuff like that, man. Okay, and they was screaming for help. But in the beginning, they wasn't screaming for help when he was bugged out. In the beginning of the show, before got through this interview, it looked like they were attacking him, but that really wasn't happening. It was all an illusion because of the sea hit, man. And Lord willing, y'all heard what I said. My phone keep going black. But let's just jump straight into the scriptures, okay? I don't want to make the video too long. So let's jump straight into scriptures. Lord willing, the video's edifying. Because hey, the sea hit, if you ever take the sea hit, you're gonna die, man. And ultimately, you're a piece of shit, man, because you don't trust in Yahweh Shemel Shai. I gotta say it like that. And you're gonna be through, just like that Jake. He was through, erased his whole memory, and he still went back through again to a funky ass, demonic ass woman. Okay. It's like you're on the spoiler alerts, but I suggest brothers still watch it though. Okay, you get a better understanding of the show. Okay, so let's get some scripts and I'll speak more. Lord willing, be edifying. Just jump straight into it. This is Psalms 58 in verse 3. I'm gonna read verse 2. Psalms 58 in verse 2. Yea, in heart ye work wickedness, ye wait the violence of your hands in the earth. In Job 9 and 24, don't it say that the Lord gave the world to the wicked? Roughly paraphrasing, the Lord gave the world to the wicked, man. Okay, he gave it to the wicked. And the scripture says, yea, in heart, going into your mind, and the Hebrew goes into lob, ye work wickedness. Ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. And hands represent power, man. Okay, so obviously this is talking about Esau Edom, man. All they do is I can't even think of the words like it. All they do is proceed violence, proceed wickedness, man. They don't know good, like the scripture says. Verse 3, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. And I always go into the word estranged basically goes into no longer affectionate, man. Have no affectionate to one another. Esau, Edom don't even care about their own people. Esau, Edom don't even care about themselves. Anybody that is into bestiality, that's a etc. Okay, that's everything starts from the wickedness. The boundary of wickedness starts from Esau, Edom. Okay, anybody that's that wicked doesn't love themselves, man. Okay, so if they don't love themselves, how can they love anybody else? Okay, Jake need to wake the fuck up and realize who the enemy is, man. Esau does come with the smooth words, thinking, trying to manipulate you to make you think that he's for you, man. But he's not, man. If there's an Edomite, he's evil as fuck, man. I don't care how cool he may present himself. If he's an Esau, if he's an Edomite, he's a devil. Okay, devil just goes into deceiver, man. All Edomites are deceivers, man. They're liars. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stop at the ear. Yeah, everything they touch, they take the life force out of it, man. You know, anybody that take the sea hit, they taking the life force out of you, man. They're taking your spirit, basically, man. Okay, you're no longer, you're a demon too. Okay, and that's why the Lord is gonna burn up everybody that takes the sea hit, man. And Israel's gonna have to be reborn. Okay, the ones that take it. But let's get my next script. This is Psalm 55 and verse 1. And the Psalms 55 and verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were his drawn swords. So that little interview that I told y'all about that I couldn't find, basically the interview where the Jake accepted the sea hip. Okay, Esau Edom presented it. Then it presented the way. I'm gonna say it like this: the Jake knew that he's gonna get implanted and that his memory gonna go get erased. He knew that, okay. But Esau Edom didn't give him the depths of it. But I'm not justifying that Jake. The Jake is fucking stupid. Anybody that says that they're gonna erase your memory, you're gonna take a C hit and you do it still, you're a fool and you deserve what's coming to you. You deserve what's coming to you, okay. But with that being said, for example, basically the Edomite words are smoother than butter. He didn't make it seem like it was so bad, okay? Even though the Jake should have put it together, like I said, with the memory thing and all that stuff. That's bugged out. That sounds bugged out, okay? But let me just continue. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. Just like the lesson I did a few months ago. Economic hitman, man. Economic hitman basically is someone that comes to a poor nation, comes to a poor country. So I'm using that example. So they're gonna come to Jake because we're in poverty. Okay, Jake be going through it. They're gonna come to Jake with the C hip. They're gonna tell him either you take this C hip, to eat, to live, and to be in this society, or don't take it. They're gonna delete you for not taking it, or they're gonna just throw you, out there and see if you can do it yourself, man. Okay, and Jake that don't believe in Yahweh Shai, they didn't put their trust in Yahweh Shai, they're gonna bend, they're gonna break, man. Okay, they're gonna freaking break, man. All right, why? Because they weren't building themselves up in the spirit, man. That's why brethren do their lessons to motivate brethren. That's why brethren do what they do in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai now, because in that day they can be strong and stand 10 toes for Yahweh Shai when that pressure come, man. When that true test come, man. Okay, because Esau Edom is gonna come with smooth words. Esau Edom is gonna come and test you, man. He is. He gonna show his true horns, man. And it's up to you to discern what to do. It's up to you to discern who the devil is, man. Okay, because the sincere brethren, the elect, at the end of the day, they know who the devil is, man. And that's Esau Edom, man. Okay. But anyways, I'm gonna continue. Verse 22, cast thy burdens, cast thy burden upon the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Shai, or Yahweh says Yahweh, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. Yeah, if you just put your trust in Yahweh Bashem Shai and never distrust him, okay, the Lord will always be with you, man. I'm gonna just say something. I seen a freaking, I don't know if I seen a fleet of chariots. I think Monday or Tuesday. I can't remember what day, but I don't know if it was a fleet of chariots, a bunch of chariots, or it was just one big old chariot. And I personally through the spirit, I think it's just one big chariot personally. Man, it was freaking amazing, man. I just through the spirit, I want to speak on it real quick, man. Man, man, it was okay. My lady, my woman, my damn demon, man. Anyways, though, she seen something flickering, like keep on appearing and disappearing. It was at nighttime. Kept on disappearing and appearing, disappearing and appearing. I'm like, oh, that's a, I know what it is, but Jake is so fucking through and gone. They don't believe, man. They was scared and afraid and shit. I was over there jumping and excited, giving all praise to Yahweh Shemel Shai. But anyways, long story short, it was disappearing, reappearing. It was just one little. It was like two dots, three dots, disappearing, reappearing, disappearing, reappearing. Then it got closer. Then it was like it was a. Then I kept on staring at that area, bro. It lit up real quick, and it was a big old. It was like a triangle, a rectangle, or something like that. I was like, what? It was like it was more like a triangle shape, like a quick triangle shape. That's why I think it's a big old chariot. And then it went past slow, and then when it was going past, it was just a straight line. That's when it started looking like a fleet of chariots, man. Okay. And Salaki, I know I'm kind of went off track, but I just want to say this for for motivation, man. Okay. Fuck that sea hip and fuck Esau Edom ways, man. Yahweh Shemel Shai got us. That's why I'm speaking on this. Man, I seen it this week, man. It was never. I'll never forget, man. It boosted my face so much. But anyways, so basically, I think it was a big old chariot. That's how I feel. Okay, it could have been a fleet of chariots, but I think it was a big old chariot, man. So basically, long story short, it was a triangle, and I'm the only one that's seen it. That triangle part. And I kept staring. I was just amazed, bro. I was amazed, bro. So it was like that first, and it came closer. Then it went across my house, okay, and it was like basically a perfect straight line of dots. Brothers that seen chariots know how chariots look. It's just a perfect straight line of chariots, and I still think that was a big old chariot. Still, in my opinion, it just shape shifted to something else. But it was so freaking beautiful, man. It was so angelic. You could tell that it was something out of this world, man. Oh my gosh, man. And it was, I think that it happened the same day that the CBDC said that you gotta take it, basically warning the masses of the people, you gotta take it to be able to operate in the society. The same freaking day. The same freaking day. I know that for a fact, you know. And my phone went black again, so Lord willing, y'all brothers heard what I said, man. Lord willing. Okay, but let me finish my scriptures, okay? So I said that to say this. Hey, man, the Lord got us, man. The Lord got his men. The Lord got us, man. When I seen that, I always knew the Lord got me. I have confidence that the Lord got me. Of course, I'm not saying I don't have that, but that right there, man, oh man, that amplified it so freaking much. That made it, man, bro. It just, whoo, bro. Our power is real, man. He could come through like that. That's what I thought. Like I was like, man, the Lord could really just come through like out of nowhere, just like that, bro. It was like, man, it was so unexpected, man. But verse 23 says, "But thou, O God, shall bring them down in the pit of destruction. Bloody and deceitful men shall not live out half their days, but I will trust in thee." Let's go. It says, Slakia. I know I'm getting excited, man. It says bloody and deceitful man. Like I said, the devil is just going to a deceiver, man. Okay. It says shall not live half their days. Don't the scriptures say they have boundaries they can't pass? Yes, that's factual, man. The Lord is just using Esau Edom ultimately to judge the wicked and of our people, and to test the real servants of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Okay, the true worshipers, to test us and see if we really believe in Yahweh Shemel Shai. It's that simple, man. That's the main thing, man. Esau Edom, you just fucking throwaway at the end of the day. You just fulfilling prophecy, man. You just here to show Jake and Israel how evilness and wickedness feels, and it fucking sucks, man. It fucking sucks, bro. And you fucked up as demonic ass Jakes that likes his energy, and you okay with his energy. Fuck you too, man. And you deserve to die with Esau Edom too, man. Because you a piece of shit, man. You letting your people suffer. When one brother in the body is suffering, the whole body is suffering, man. Okay, I say that because we be going through it, man. And Jake, 2/3 ass niggas don't give a fuck about their people going through it. They rather just live a wicked ass life and pleasure in their own, and that's cool. And everybody else could suffer. So you 2/3 could fucking die with Esau Edom too. The ones that take the C hit, man. Because you an unbelieving fucking basically you're a fucking heathen, man. You damn heathen. You damn mortal. But anyways, though, that's just part of the script, you know. No need to even get mad, but it just pisses you off though. So let's get my next script, Ecclesiasticus 12, also known as Iraq 12 and verse 10. Ecclesiasticus 12 and verse 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. And we all know iron, you can't do nothing with iron. I mean, not iron. Rust. You know, rust. You know, when it's rusty, it's through. You know, there's no getting. It's no. It's just gonna get worse and worse. And that's how Esau Edom is. The longer this dude rule, the wickeder this place gonna get. The longer this dude rule, the more sorrow that you Jake's gonna suffer, man. The longer the wicked rule, the more sorrow the birds, the animals gonna suffer, man. The earth, period, is gonna suffer more and more sorrow with this dude ruling. That's why we need Esau Edom to get the hell out of here, man. And Ecclesiastes 12 verse 11 explains exactly what I was saying. Okay, it's a precept with the first script I brought out. It says, Ecclesiastes 12 verse 11, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away. Yeah, wiping. You know, in example, when you take a shower, you know it's smoky. You can't see. You know, you can't see your reflection. But when you wipe it, you can see, man. So that's just an example for Esau Edom. The Edomite disguise his devilish ways with his words. Okay, with his words. Okay, but through the spirit and power about you, you gotta look through that shit, man. Okay, read between the lines, man. All right. Esau Edom is a fucking devil, and he's the enemy, man. He's our arch enemy, man. Okay. But let's get my next script. You know the points made on that. Verse 12. I'll read verse 12. Set him not by thee, lest when he had overthrown thee, it's like he overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at thy, it's like, and thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. And prick goes into a sharp object, a sharp object, a sharp object. I can't say that. You know what I'm trying to say. You know, something that's sharp, man. So basically, the Lord wants us to be sharp and remember the beautiful knowledge that the Lord gave us, man. Esau Edom coming at you, that's a devil. Don't trust him, man. Okay? Through the spirit, probably about you, shy for edification's sake. So like, yeah, that's just how I talk. But you're supposed to obey the laws, okay? You're supposed to obey the laws. You're not supposed to be running lights, running stop signs, just being a damn nigga. You know, you're supposed to obey the laws. But when Esau Edom comes with that C hip, that charagma, no, it's a fuck you. No. That's when you like, no, I'm not, no, we're not doing that. No. And then you gotta put your trust in Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. And the Lord will protect his people, man. Man, I seen that, man. I seen that chariot, bro. Bro. All I'm gonna say is it boosted my faith, man. Because I believe in Yahweh Shemel Shai no matter what. No matter what. And Lord willing, Lord keep that spirit within me and with likewise sincere brethren. But bro, man, this truth is so beautiful, bro. I swear, bro. And it made me so grateful to even be in the spirit because Jake around me is talking about they're scared and shit. They're like I'm scared. They're talking about they were scared. I was the only one happy. Everybody else over there freaking out and shit. I'm over here jumping. I was literally jumping high. You know how the basketball players jump to see how high they could jump. Like I was jump out happy. I have to kind of like yai quad and not be But I couldn't help myself, man. That was amazing. I was the only one happy. Everybody else over there talking about they scared and freaking out and shit. Man, Jake, fuck you, Jakes, man. I hate you, Jakes, man. I fucking hate Jake, bro. 2/3 are not, man. Sorry, just let's continue. Hebrews 2 and verse 4. God, Yahweh Shemel Shai, also bearing them witness, both with signs and wonders, and with diverse miracles and gifts of the Holy Spirit, according to his own will. Okay? Actually, that's the wrong one. Habakkuk 2. Oh, like, yeah, I know I'm not sure. I know. My bad. So, like, yeah, that's my fault. This is Habakkuk 2 and verse 4. And it reads, I'm going to read verse 3. For the vision is yet for a appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So I'm going to read verse 2. Slack it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna read verse 1. I'm just read this for edification's sake. Habakkuk 2 and verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon a tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. Okay? So basically we the men on the watchtower, starting from the apostles and elders of Great Millstone first, man. You know, a watchtower basically has a bird eye view and you can see trouble when it's coming through. Okay? And that's what the beautiful elders did for us, man. That's why they're well deserved for double honors, because they still out there in the highways and byways, man, going hard, man. Okay? You know, on a watchtower warning Jacob for this day, for this time. Okay, right now is battle is training grounds. You're training yourself to get ready for that day. Okay, but when that day comes, is you and the Lord, strictly just you and your faith, man. Okay, verse 2, and the Lord Yahweh answered and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that read it. That read it. Okay, and what's and talking about the scriptures, man. It's very plain that Esau Edom is gonna come and come with that sea hip for to break the people, man. Ultimately to break Israel, man, to make them forever slaves, man. And the only way you're gonna be strong and be able to bear that pressure is you staying in the spirit power of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, man. Okay, staying bold as a lion, like the Lord told us to be. Be bold as lions, man. Okay, verse 3, for the vision is yet for a appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. You know, sometimes it's like a roller coaster with the Lord. Sometimes it'd be crazy. It'd be a lot going on, then it dies down. A lot going on, then it dies down. Okay, but behind closed doors, no matter how died down it got or whatever, just for example, behind closed doors, Esau Edom is working, man. Okay, and he's gonna ultimately one day go and make the sea hit mandatory for everybody to live on this earth, to be able to like the CBDC said, central bank digital currency said, you can't operate in a society unless you got that implanted. They're gonna make that global, man, very soon, mandatory, man, very soon, man. And how do we know that? 2 Corinthians 9, measure the time diligently in itself. Okay, that's what we're doing, man. Okay, verse 4, behold, his soul which is lifted is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. And that's talking about Esau Edom. He's not right, man, but the just, the elect ultimately is going to live by faith, man. Okay, verse 5, yea, also because he transgressed it by wine, he is a proud man. You know, he got his power by making it giving people false hope. Okay, false realities. I'm gonna say it like that. You know, basically what I mean by that is these transformers and all these wicked people thinking that it's okay to be like that when it's not okay. They're ultimately gonna get fucking deleted because Esau Edom ways, man. Okay, and they keep leaning on their ways. Okay, you want to the Lord Esau Edom got drunk, made them drunk, and they don't want to get out that mindset. They're gonna have to get deleted, man. But I'm gonna continue. He is a proud man, neither keep it at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heap it unto him all people. So that's what he's trying to do, man. Okay, you know, he got the whole world and he's still not satisfied. He got the whole world and still pollutes the earth. He still pollutes the plants. He still kills off Jake. He still kills off the life, the animal life. You know, he pollutes the ocean. He got the whole world and he's still fucking destroying stuff, man. He could be doing the whole opposite, man. You know, but he's the devil and that's his job. All right. So let's get my I think I got what, one more script, and I'm gonna close out. And Lord willing, the video is edifying. Okay, Lord willing. This is Matthew 24 and verse 24, and it reads, "For there shall arise false Mashiach and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, in so much that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect." You know, I want to say that to say this, man. I want to read this scripture to say this. Um, hey, man, I always say this. I might sound like a broken record. It is what it is. If you know you're a sincere brother, you know you're a sincere sister, just stick to your how about you mouth shy, man, and trust in him, okay? And he will never confound you, man. You know, the elect can never be deceived, man. The elect can never break, man. You know, I'm gonna say it like this: the Lord gonna test the fuck out of us, man. Straight up, we gonna get tested. It's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be a lot of pressure. But if you just stick to the script, stay building up in the spirit, and stay in the program, with the program, man. Okay, you're gonna be strong in that day. That's facts. The Lord is gonna keep you strong in that day if you just do the right thing, and ultimately, if you part of that elect, you won't be deceived, and you're gonna make it, man. Okay, you gotta have that mindset, man. There's nothing wrong with thinking highly of yourself, man. Okay, it's difference between confidence and proudness, man. Having confidence in Yahweh Shemel Shai is not proud. Okay, you believe in your power got you, and it's beautiful thinking like that, man. Okay, so sisterin, brethren, whoever needs to hear this, stay strong. You're not alone. You're not the only one going through it. Okay, there's brethren out there going through it, man. Sisterin going through it too. They go through it too. You're not alone. Okay, you're going through it to be stronger in that day. Okay, you're gonna thank the Lord that the Lord puts you through so much pressure in that day. All right, and I know that for my little bit of experience that I have in this truth. I thank the Lord for every single pain, uh, every single I can't think of the word, but growth pain or whatever you want to say. However you say it, I can't say it, but everything I went through, I thank the Lord for it because it makes me stronger and it's what made me numb and make me stronger in that day. And I believe that, Lord willing, of course. So I hit the points, and Lord willing, this video is edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to our beautiful power, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakadash, Brakat Yahweh, Brakat Yahushai, Brakat Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that continue to well. Shalom, and honors to the sincere brethren out there. Shalom to the sister. Okay. Also, the speckled brethren. Shalom to you, brethren, too, man. All right. Stay strong. We almost out of here. Bad news for Babylon the Great, and them making the sea hit mandatory is good news for Israel, man. Okay. It got to get worse before it get better, man. The beginning of the end of Esau is the beginning of Jacob, man. Okay. So when they make the sea hit mandatory, just know that this place is going down, man. Cause and then World War III. Woo! Hey, like I said, it's gonna be pressure, but think positive of the situation, man. Okay, that means we're almost out of here. Shalom.